sure you have a lot of questions. Let's go inside and answer some of those for you. Welcome to Insured Insure. I'm Max, the National Agency Director. Yes, I am not wearing a suit or a polo or anything fancy. This is an office where we get our hustle on. This is where we make stuff happen. This is for us. It's all about freedom here. Dress how you want. We do all of our business out in the field. So when we meet with our clients, we dress up obviously a little bit differently. This is my office over here. And I'm about to explain to you what the six-figure agency is all about, the six-figure team, and how to make six figures. So what I want to start off with is what we're not. We're not a get-rich scheme, okay? This is going to take hard work just like anything that's worth it in life. We're also not a multi-level marketing company. We're not going to ask you to go talk to your friends and your family and try to pitch something to them that they don't want. So before I jump into what the business is and exactly how it works, I want to talk about six figures. That's $100,000 or more. 8.5% of the working population of the United States makes six figures. That means that every single person that works with our company makes more money than 91.5% of the people in the United States. I went to college, I got a degree, I got out, I was making $40,000 a year, I had a son, and I needed to find something else. I needed to make more money. So I know what it's like not to make money, and I want to talk about for a second what it's like to make six figures. When you have six-figure freedom, you're able to do things you want and you don't have to think about it. You see something you want to buy, you buy it. If there's a vacation you want to go on, you go and do it. And I've traveled all around the world with my friends and taken my sons on amazing summer vacation trips. If there's a car that I like, I just buy it. It allows you to have the freedom to do whatever you want. You know, your schedule's not now set by a boss. You're not having to request time off. You set your schedule. So if you want to pick up your son from school and take him to school, you can. You don't have to have that after school program. If you want to take a lunch break and go to a baseball game, you can. The other freedom is not having that stress anymore about bills, knowing that if you want something in life, that you can have it. What other type of jobs make you six figures? We got doctors, okay? That's 8 years of schooling. We have lawyers. That's 8 years of schooling. So you can go to college. You can spend 8 years of your life studying, spend $100,000 and get out and make $100,000. Or you can go into this industry. It takes you 40 hours to study. That's it. Not 8 years, 40 hours, okay? It costs you not $60,000 to $100,000 for your education. It costs you only $60. And you're gonna make money within the first week of doing this business. And after a year of working hard, you're gonna make six figures or more, and it's just gonna go up from there. So what is this? It's life insurance, and I get it. When I first heard life insurance, I was like, I did not go to college to get out and sell life insurance. Once I understood what it was helping families and talking about something that was very serious, helping them save for retirement, making sure their families were protected. I realized there's a lot different. What I did go to college for was video production. I thought, hey, I love watching movies. I like going to the movies. Why don't I learn how to make them? I wanted to launch my own production company, but I was so scared to call a client up, set an appointment, and then also sit down and present to them and say, this is why you're gonna pay me this much money. So I actually went into this business because I was so scared of sales. I tried to hire a couple salespeople, they failed, and I said, you know what, Ryan, you gotta do the thing you fear, and then the death of fear is certain. So why don't you start this career for a little bit and get over your fear? And I can't tell you how nervous I was those first couple times that I picked up that phone. I was shaking. You know, I had to go, I was a smoker at the time. I was smoking some cigarettes because I was so nervous, but I kept doing it. I did not have a script. I didn't have a guide. I did not have a mentor like you guys are gonna have. I had to figure it out on my own. But as I kept dialing, I got better at it. Okay, as I went to my first couple appointments, I was so nervous I didn't sell anything. But that fifth time that I sat down with a family and I actually helped them, and I got paid in 1 hour $1,000. You know, like I was working, 50 hours to get paid $1,000, and then I got paid $1,000 in 1 hour. And it was a huge light bulb that went off in my head. I said, wow, how crazy is this industry? I had zero sales background. What I did have was a compassion to connect with people and actually care about them. That's why I fell in love with this career. The reason why we make good money is not because we care about the money. The reason why we make good money is because we care about the people we talk to. We also do annuities, and that's huge. It's about taking someone's retirement money and making sure it's safe. Not to mention I had total freedom of my schedule, but I also had total freedom of my paycheck. If I wanted to work 60 hours in a week, I could easily make $15,000 in that week. I was now in control of my life. I was now in control of my schedule. I was now in control of the money I made, and no one else could tell me not to except for myself. So what's the process? You purchase your connections or your client connections. That's our leads. These are people that actually want coverage. You dial them up, you make an appointment. Once you book your appointments, obviously you got to drive to them. I go way outside of Phoenix. I actually love driving. I was in Lake Havasu last night, stayed in a hotel that overlooked the lake. It was awesome. Once you get to the appointment, you're going to say hello, have a good conversation, get to know these guys, be friendly. Then you're going to fill out a medical questionnaire. This is going to ask about surgeries, prescriptions are on, maybe medical conditions like if they've had heart attacks or cancer. Once you're done with that, you call us up. You do a risk assessment. We're there to tell you which product to go with. We're going to give you 3 recommendations. You write all 3 down on a piece of paper. You say, hey, which one works for you? You be quiet, you let them think, and then they pick one. You fill out the application, you submit it. Once it's approved a week later, you get a direct deposit of commission into your bank account. So let's talk about how we get paid. Now, per appointment that you sit down with, you're getting paid in 1 hour $300 to $2,000 in commission, depending on what policy they pick. Typically, the average commission we make as an agency as a whole is about $800 per policy we write in commission. Let's just say we had 15 appointments, and let's just say 3 of them had to reschedule because they got sick or something came up. So that means we sat with 12. And let's just say out of those 12 appointments we sat with, we closed 10. And you might be thinking, Ryan, you're sitting with 12 and actually closing 10 appointments? Yes. Our average closing ratio for an agency is around 80%. So 10 closes times $800 is $8,000 a week in commission. You multiply that by 50 weeks, that's a $400,000 a year commission. So let's just say you book 10 appointments. Out of those 10 appointments, you get in front of 8 people. So you have 8 presentations. Out of those 8 presentations, you close 6 appointments. 6 appointments times $800 times 50 weeks a year equals $240,000 in commission. And this is the person we don't want, but let's just say you really, really want to be lazy, okay? You only want to book 5 appointments a week. Out of those 5 appointments, you have 4 presentations. Out of those 4 presentations, you have 3 closes. Those 3 closes times $800 times 50 weeks equals $120,000 a year. The nice thing is, most of our appointments have a husband and a wife. So you're not just writing 1 policy for $800 commission, you're writing 2 policies for $800 commission. So you can see how the numbers can rise. So now that you see the numbers, you can see that you're gonna have money to invest in leads, okay? If you're making $400,000, if you're making $240,000, if you're making $120,000, you're gonna have money to invest in leads, okay? The lead cost can vary. It's either a free lead, $3 lead, $10 lead, $15 lead, $25 lead, $45 lead. There's all different levels of leads and they're all good leads. The only difference between a free lead and a more expensive lead is the free leads are older. They might be a year old, so it just requires more dial time. You're gonna have a bunch of them, you call them up. It's gonna take a while to find those ones that people are still interested because it's so old, but you can still book the appointment. If you buy the more expensive leads, they're just brand new. So it's less time on the phone, it's easier to book those appointments. You also have to keep in mind, we're not cold calling people. These are all people that actually want information. Whether it's an older lead or a brand new lead, they're requesting information from us. So you're not talking to your friends and your family. You're not a multi-level marketing company trying to pitch something to people that they don't want. These guys want information, and our job is just to give it to them. And there's 2 major types of leads we get. The first is mortgage protection. These are leads that pay off a house in case of a death. The second type of lead is final expense. These are leads that cover funeral expenses when we die of old age. Out of those 2 types of leads, there's 4 ways we market. The first way is mail. We send them a mailer, they respond, we contact them. The second is internet. That's on social media like Facebook, through Google Ads, and things of that nature. The third is TV. They see a commercial, they call in, we get their information, we contact them. And the fourth is telemarketing. They get a telemarketing call, they say yes, they're interested, they'd like to be contacted. We contact them, we set the appointment. Now the key to this business is investing in it like it's your business. Any business out there, any business you start, you have to invest in it. And there's 2 ways. Number 1, it's your time. You have to put your time into it to learn it. If you don't put your time into it, you're not going to see any outcome. You're not going to see any returns, okay? The second way is your leads and your client connections. You have to invest in your leads. If you're not willing to invest, then do not apply for the six-figure team. We're only looking for people that want to change their lives. We're only looking for people that see the vision and see a business opportunity that's better than anything out there. And I get what you're thinking. You mean I have to invest to make money? Yes. You are running your own company, your own business. That's how you're in control. But this is the thing that's so cool about this industry. When we invest in our leads, our average agent makes a 500% return on investment. Let's think about restaurants. On average, most restaurants make a 20% return on their investment. That means if they're spending $1 million a year, they're only making 1.2 million. And most of our agents, the guys that have really learned the business, including myself, typically see about 1,000% return on their investment. So yes, you have to invest in yourself. You have to invest in your connections, but the return on that investment is insane. Think about the stock market. Put your stuff in the stock market and you're lucky to get 8% return on your investment. With this business, you're getting 500% to 1,000% return on your investment, which is crazy. So would you rather put your money in a stock market where you're getting 8% or put your money into a business where you're getting 500 to 1,000% return on your investment? You're vested from the beginning. You keep all your renewals. Keep in mind, once you write a policy, you get paid commission on it. For the next 10 years, you can get some residuals, which is huge. So after you've been doing it for 6 years, you can imagine how that builds up. All those residuals will always be kept in your pocket. We never keep a dime of that. If for any reason you're not happy with our company, you're immediately released. You can go work for any other insurance company. We have something that works, it's proven. Everyone that's come onto our team makes $100,000 or more. And like I said, some people are making close to $400,000 a year. The training is coming from experts that have already done it. You have that as your mentor, and that's huge that a lot of agencies don't have. They put you under a guy that just started off, and you're learning from someone that hasn't done it before. We're different here. We're selective about who we hire because we're gonna give you the top-notch training that you deserve. You're gonna have 24/7 support. Anything you need, any time of the day, you call us and we're gonna help you out. We're gonna take you through step by step how to dial those leads, do role play with you. If you're having some trouble in an appointment, you call us. Put us on speakerphone. We're there to help you and help that client make good decisions and make sure that they're getting something to protect them and also make sure you're getting paid for that appointment. We only want people that want to make $100,000 a year or more. If you're someone that wants to work 10 hours a week or 20 hours a week, this isn't the agency for you. So what we're looking for is the now agent. We want an agent that's going to hit the ground running, that wants to change their life and wants to make a difference for their family and their future. Do not apply if you're a know-it-all. Anyone that's cocky and comes in this business thinking they know everything is just going to fail. So if you do want to apply, make sure you're going to put the hard effort in. And we're not asking for a lot. We're asking for 40 hours a week, 50 weeks a year, your first year. We're looking for people that are coachable and that are willing to work, and for people that leave their egos at the door. We're also looking for people that are independent and reliable. We believe that if you succeed, it's because of you. We're not going to take credit. We're just your guide. We actually really love new agents that have never been into the business ever before. That way you don't have any bad habits and we can teach you the right way to do business from the beginning. We've tried 10 courses out there and we found the best training that normally costs $200, but we will give you a discount code, cover $140 of that for you, so it makes it only $60. You also want to make sure you have some money for leads. Have to remember that you have to invest in your business. A lot of the guys that we hire start off with a credit card at 0 interest for 12 months. They'll spend $1,000 and then the next week they'll pay it off because they made $5,000. We have to remember that this is a business partnership. We're all in this together. We're all a team. We all are going to succeed. We're the six-figure team. It's success or nothing. So now you have 3 choices of what you're going to do. Either A, I see the opportunity and I'm super excited. Fill out your information below. We'll set up an interview and see if we can get you hired. Or B, I have some additional questions. That's okay. Fill out your information below. We'll set up an interview and we'll answer those for you. Or C, this isn't for you. You do not see the opportunity. I would say that most people choose C when they're scared of life. They have a fear of change. They don't think they're worth it. I'm here telling you, you are worth it and you deserve more. If it's not that, then I just don't understand you. This is an amazing opportunity, but I wish you the best in life and much success. Things don't happen to you. Things happen because of you. So now you have the choice.